$100 million is a lot of fucking money. I'm pretty sure we can all agree on that. So for a business to generate this amount of revenue, they have to have some insane systems, and it's just gotta be really, really hard, right? Well, it is. But in this video, I want to show you a Shopify store whose parent company is doing over $100 million. And I'll basically dissect this store and talk about the reasons they're doing so well. And also I'm going to rate their store design, because to me, building a website, building a Shopify store is kind of an art. And in this world of digital art nowadays, I think having a crispy Shopify store is pretty essential, and it's admirable. So if that sounds interesting, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. We make these kinds of videos all the time about digital wealth. So the company I'm sharing today is called Impala Roller Skates, and as you can see, their website is very, very simple, and you wouldn't think that this brand is doing as well as it is. However, their parent company, which is apparently Globe International Limited, an Australian company, generates 99 million in sales through all of its locations. So this store is probably a small share of their revenue. However, there's a lot of really interesting things that I want to point out. So obviously, first of all, the amazing branding. So this branding right here is top notch in my opinion. Like the clouds, the girls, just everything about it is really, really beautiful and well put together. I love how the buttons have this like aura, this like colorful scheme or whatever it is, and it just keeps like going around. It's a really, really cool animation. So here's basically the first secret of their success: their branding. Their branding is on point. They clearly know their target demographic really well, and they're doubling down on them. And their second secret to success is their community. So clearly they got an active community. So for their contact us tab here on their website, they have their text number, so you can text them and get in touch with them very quickly. But also on Instagram, as you can see, their Instagram is looking awesome. They're very active, and they have over 300,000 followers, which is crazy. I mean, their slogan is Impala is for everyone. So this right there just kind of invites people to join the community. And I personally really love that. I think that's like the biggest thing that you can do for your brand to make it long lasting and just something dope to build. A good example is this YouTube channel. I mean, I make these videos to engage with the community, and that's what I have the most fun doing. So that translates to e-commerce as well. Like building a community through your brand is a great idea. Now, the next thing that I find super interesting about this store that I just figured out is that they also carry some of their products on other retail online stores. So for example, there's this store here called Dolls Kill, which is kind of an edgy name, right? Like that's kind of a cool name. And they sell their skates on this website. So this website is its own separate entity, and they get over 6 million monthly visitors, and they carry their skates. So that's pretty cool. They're doing some wholesale deals or something, which is interesting. I've never actually thought about that, but I know that, you know, there's big brands like Fashion Nova, for example, that maybe would be down to take some of your products. Let's say you sell some sort of fashion product that would fit into their store. So very interesting. I've never really thought about this, and it actually makes me really excited for the future of e-commerce and my own brands. Collaborating with other bigger brands, I feel like is a really good idea to grow, and also just to keep things fresh. I think that would be really cool. So I'm trying to look now for brands where my brands would fit in. Probably not going to do that anytime soon, but I just think that's something noteworthy. Who knows? Maybe you have a store that's similar to this, and you could be getting your products out there more, having more exposure simply by collaborating with other brands, which again is a really cool concept. I love mutually beneficial relationships like this channel. So hopefully you're getting some value from me, and if you are, make sure that you subscribe. It's a win-win for both of us, and that's amazing. And the last thing I want to mention here is that they're active on YouTube. I think that's pretty cool. They're posting shorts on YouTube here, and surprisingly they're not very active on Pinterest, but they got a whole variety of content on here still, so this is probably all you need. And this is kind of how you build an omnipresent brand, you know, especially nowadays with the Facebook stuff going on. This is what you need to do. It's like start posting on YouTube, start posting on Instagram, start posting on Pinterest, and then you'll take some pressure off of your ads. You know, if your ads aren't performing the best, at the very least, you're driving traffic from other sources and just overall building a dope omnipresent brand. I've talked about this in recent videos, but I'm going to continue to talk about it because I think it's really important. But that's all I got today. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope you learned from it, and I hope that you are liking the content lately, even if it's a little diverse. I've been really loving the crypto space and digital art and whatnot, so I'm going to continue to touch on those topics and hopefully educate some people on the crypto world, just like I have been with e-commerce. I'm just trying to educate people on what I've learned and have amazing discussions. So with that said, I hope y'all have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.